Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. Guess where we're heading? Heading up Hualapai Mountain Road. Just left Kingman. Gonna go up here and check out the campground. I've had so many requests to come back up here. I filmed this a couple times, a couple years ago. It's absolutely amazing. You climb in elevation in over 10 miles and the temperature just drops. When it's 100 degrees down in the valley desert, it's like 85 degrees up here. It's absolutely perfect. There's an RV park. Plus, we're going to take a look at the van. I've done some improvements to it. Going to do an inside look at the van. So I thought we'd run through the park. There's a hiking trail. We'll park up there. I'm only going to be here for a day use. I'm not spending the night. See, they got cabins all over the place. It's a cool little park. If you ever get a chance, this is a perfect place. Four-wheeling, hiking. If you're into hiking, this place is it. All right, right up here is the ranger station. It's early. It's probably not open, but we'll pay our fee and go on in. Alright, I just used a low payment kiosk there. $10 for a day use. They got picnic areas. Once again, the hiking. I know a lot of people that come up here. Plus, it's kind of cool. At Christmas time, they set up Christmas lights and they have a drive-through. You can drive your car through and check out all the lights up here. They decorate the cabins, but you see there on the left, there's cabins. All nestled in. There's the peak, Hualapai Mountain Peak. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been up in here. Fresh, clear, clean air. Got all the pines, you can smell that. Now this is a Mohave County Park. This is not a state park. It has nothing to do with the state of Arizona. It's all county. Really well run too. They take very good care of this place. When I did stay up here, I stayed across the road at the Elk Ridge RV Park. We'll drive through that on the way out of here. Anyway, I thought it'd just be a fun little trip. Guess what, dude? We're getting ready to hit the road. End of this coming week, July 1st, the wheels turn. We're crossing the state line. Getting the heck out of Dodge. Or Arizona. What I'm doing, I'm zigzagging my way up here to the hiking trails. I drove up here a couple times. Let's see, there should be back in here, yep, another RV park. I believe they got hookups too. Should be up here off to the left somewhere. Water tank. Now hiking, now four-wheeling, you can go on trails all the way across, clear down to Yucca. Really rough terrain though. You do some rock crawling there. There's the peak. That hasn't changed. Here's the RV park. Looks like quite a few campers. Pretty cool. And right straight ahead's the parking area. Alright, well, get parked. Let's take a little walk. Wow, it's breezy. That feels so good. You know, there's a major heat wave coming into Arizona. The one that's been down in the southern states, Texas, it's moving this way. They're saying Phoenix next week will be in the 115s and higher. There's your view. That's looking towards the road we just came up. But up here, there's like a big day use pavilion area. They got stuff for kids, you know, like playground and all that. If you do hike up here, though, you want to take plenty of water and kind of know what you're doing. They do rescues up here once in a while, too. People get hurt. Look at the fire damage on the trees. That's another danger. They got really strict fire warnings out right now for all of Arizona. Not only because of the wind, but because of all the rains and everything. All the vegetation is drying out quick. Yay, the van's getting ready to go. I'll show you the inside here soon. Done some improvements. It's all geared up for travel. Kind of excited to get going. Oh, what's that sign over there say? We got to go check that. There's bears. They found bears out here. Caution, bear in the area. So Yogi and Boo Boo's out there. Look at that. Mr. Ranger's looking for him. Now that would interrupt your nice hike trip. Huh. It's pretty difficult here. Here's our map. You can see it. Some of them darker colors like the purples, that's extreme hiking. You go up over the peak. Tons of people do it though. Unfortunately, my hiking days are kind of behind me. They got shelters along the way too for in case of thunderstorms and for safety. But look at that, that's straight up. Pretty up here, isn't it? Okay, I hope that answers the questions I've been getting about coming up here. Let's see, let's drive down the hill. There's another lower picnic area. Go explore that. I haven't washed the van too. It's looking pretty shiny. Okay, here we go. This is a new camera for the van this year. This is a Insta360 camera mounted on the front of the van. Gives a wider view. So in certain areas like this, we're going to start using this camera for different views. And show the difference. Here's the GoPro view from the dash inside the cab here. So I thought the Insta360, that'll be a new feature this year. I'm just learning how to use it. We're not going to use it a lot, but there's certain areas, especially when you're walking, riding an electric bike, you can capture a lot more of the scenery. So that's one of the new features of the up and coming RVerTV 2023 travel season. Trying to come up with a name for the travel season too. I'm looking at a couple of them right now. We'll announce that this coming weekend. Also, tomorrow, all my mail goes down to Quartzsite. We're going to make a run down to Quartzsite. There's the back of the ranger station where we came in. We're just going to cut down the little picnic area down here. But we're going to run down to Quartzsite, see if it's 110 degrees or not. I'm just going to check mail and turn around. But up there's that RV park. That's at Elk Ridge. We'll drive through there on the way out. So, but quite a bit getting ready to go this week. All right, let me get up here, get parked, take a look at the van. There's that 360 camera with a magnetic mount on the front. Come on in. Look at that, I even made the bed. Check out my new hanging bags. Instead of putting cabinets up, these things are made for vans. They got the angled back, so they fit along the wall, they hang. They're extremely well built, reinforced. I could put all my clothes up there. Then my old Iceco fridge gave out, so I put in this Set Power fridge. There's a new fridge, got the Starlink in here. But these hanging bags they gave me, not only for clothes, but for paper towels, paper plates. Nothing too heavy. Camera gear, all that. It just really opened this thing up for a lot more storage. I'll go open up the back here. You can see them better. And another added for this season, I'm taking an electric bike. This is the electric 3.0. It's going with me this summer. Then you see me 2 months ago, I installed 3 200 amp hour Power Queen batteries underneath the bed. And those things are just operating everything in here. The fridge, all the lights. You know, this isn't a fancy build by any means. I have the roof air now for them hot days. But it's my build. You know, I built this to do videos on the road and camp in. I don't have all the fancy seats and all that stuff. But it doesn't matter. It fits what I need. There's the inverter, 3,000 watt Redistributing inverter. Also a Wi-Fi booster, 30 amp power panel. Up top we got 400 watts of solar, that funny looking antennas for the cell booster. Now I got one fantastic fan up front, powered. Isn't that pretty up here? I just love it up here. That wind kind of calmed down a little. So I'm pretty jazzed. I mean, we got the electric bike, all new battery system, solar, storage. I always get the question, what about a bathroom? I have a portable chemical toilet I carry for camping, and I stay in a lot of campgrounds for showers and all that, so all that's done. There's a 10-gallon freshwater system in here, plus a gray water storage. So it's got all the features, good enough for me, and my recliner. Because I'm in this a lot. There's a lot of video production that happens in this van. Tremendous. Has for last 3 years. Yeah, that ice cold fridge, it lasted 3 years, but then it quit cooling. It wouldn't keep up. So that Setco, it's a little smaller, but it'll be fine for this summer. I don't carry that much cold food. I mainly keep it for drinks and snacks, that kind of stuff, fruit, salads, that kind of thing. But don't those bags up there fit perfectly? And they don't bounce. They just set way up there. That's the storage underneath. I got all tools, camera gear, extra power cords, anything and everything's under there. Got little, you can see there I'm at 14.2 volt. So the solar's kicked in good. I got USB plugs back here, 110 volt. And it's fully powered up right now. Plus, with the bags underneath the kitchen area, that galley, I added more storage. See right there, I got a light going. That's off the inverter. That's actually a 120 volt light. And then my computer systems, that's one of them. I actually carry two. I got a 32-inch monitor. There's another 12 volt light. And all the computers run off this Delta Pro, EcoFlow Delta Pro. That hefty battery right there is just for the electronics in here. So everything's well protected in case of a power surge or anything like that. Then my recliner, you know the story of this recliner. That's the first thing that went in the van, that recliner right there. And I built everything around it. That's true. That's a true story. When this thing was totally gutted. You know, there's a playlist, 28 videos of the build. Then up here in the cockpit, I got everything set up. Got 2 plastic tubs just full of camera gear, drone gear, batteries. I'm carrying 2 drones this year, 5 GoPros. We got a Sony TV style camera, Canon digital camera for still shots. Oh, these are my window coverings. Matter of fact, I'll put a link. They have a magnetic strip in them. They fit right up along it, the big window and around the sides. Let me show you on the side door here. I got one hanging. But they do total blackout. They're insulated. And look, magnet. They just snap in place. And they fold up like an accordion. These things are almost 2 years old and they're still in really good shape. Even has a flap for the side window. But they do total blackouts. I've had all those foil kind of coverings that don't work. These things work great. I'll put a link down there. You get them on Amazon. They're not the cheapest, but I'll tell you, I'd never buy anything different than that. If you got a van, you got to have these. Look at this flap. It's even got a magnet in it. This sticks. Then I can open up the side and get great airflow in here if I open the roof vent. Okay, now you've seen the inside of the van. This has probably been one of the top requested, I don't know if I'd say video, but items that people say, we want to see the van, the inside. How do you live in it? What do you do? You know, so, because I'm always showing travel, we always see the road. Anyway, this is what the van and how it operates. Electric bike, new camera gear, good seating, very comfortable, fully powered. You can see the inverter right there, 120 volts. Got lights all over the place. There's a 12-volt light right here. Well, what do you say? We'll go over and check out that RV park and then head on down the mountain, huh? Okay, here's another look with our 360 camera. Look at the wide angle. You can see the RV park up on the right and still see the trees on the left. That's how wide this view is. Your eyes don't even see this wide. Alright, make a left here. This is called Elk Ridge RV Park up here on Hualapai Mountain. They got quite a few sites. This is like a big gravel area, a lot of hookups. This is where I camped for a couple nights. Actually, a couple times I've been up here to beat the heat. That's why everyone comes up here. See quite a few RVs. I'm sure 4th of July coming up, this place will be packed, and everyone brings four-wheelers up here, a lot of buggies. See, they all got toy haulers and four-wheelers, because there's trails. You can go hundreds of miles from up here, just all over the place. And there's the peak. That's why everyone comes up here. What a view, huh? Cool. So there's a pretty good look at Hualapai Mountain Park, Elk Ridge RV Park. And the ranger station. And once again, it's only about, well, it's more than 10 miles. It's probably about 12, 13 miles from Kingman in Route 66. I-40s is down there too. But it's a pretty ride to get out of the heat. So if you're in this neck of the woods, definitely come up here and enjoy either the day or camp overnight. So don't unpack your bags tomorrow. We're loading right back up. We're going to head down south about 120 miles. We're going to go down to Quartzsite, check mail. And then this coming Saturday, we're hitting the road July 1st. Journey continues. Talk soon.